All right. See if this is actually starting or not, or if this is YouTube doing these fake starts it likes to do. Find out in a few seconds. All right, and we are live. Hey, everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Thought I would sit down and do a live for you guys and gals. Let me give you guys a forum shot before we get started. I've got the AC going, so it's colder in here, probably not as veiny as I normally am. But let's get over and get this flowing. All right, yeah, let's talk a little bit about the way the cut's been going. The aesthetics are improving. Again, a lot of people have noticed, a lot of friends of mine have noticed, a lot of bodybuilders and bodybuilding coaches who I'm friends with have noticed. And they're like, yeah, I got people telling me, oh, you should consider competing in bodybuilding, even though it's not really my thing. I have clients who do, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's been going great. By the way, when you guys get in here, if you please click the like, I would appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support. Fans, followers, other people have come in. Even people have come in and said, "Man, I'm not even a fan, dude." And I gotta respect the work you put in and the progress you've made, and I appreciate that. And that's kind of the point with a lot of this stuff. Of sometimes we just have to get so good and work so hard that we turn our haters into fans. And I think it goes to show with a lot of that, even someone like me with the strength background, not an aesthetics background, that you can improve and build a pretty dang good physique if you just consistently apply the work. Consistent work, consistent diet, consistent nutrition, all of those things, and that really has been the key. But yeah, I mean, all the compliments I've gotten lately, and again, even from bodybuilding coaches I know, yeah, I mean, it's appreciated. I appreciate the support of the fans, the community so far. People have been supportive. My channel's been growing. Like we're up like 1,000 followers recently. So it's just kind of flowing along. Everything's moving forward, and I'm putting in the work. You guys are seeing the vlogs. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you don't actually do cardio." Well, you guys now see me putting up the vlogs regularly of my fasted walks with my weight vest. So yeah, I'm doing all that stuff, right? You see all the training, the 5-day split, all that stuff. Tonito, why do you need to pray? You need to pray for them. Don't worry about me. I'm good. No, it was one guy. You go back and read the community tab. Tony, to read the community tab, I explained the whole situation. The guy showed up pretending to be a salesman. And then I realized later who he was. He was asked to leave at gunpoint. Actually, not asked. He was told. Believe my exact words were, get the fuck off my doorstep. But, I digress. Back over to the point. That's irrelevant. Can we not talk about that all the time, dude? Again, you don't need to worry. I'm not the one you need to worry about. Believe me. So let's get back over to the topic at hand, which is the continued improvements, which is why you're seeing that, Tonito. Let's discuss what's really happening. People who dislike me, who obsess over me, that's what are we seeing? They're seeing my channel grow. They're seeing my subscribers grow. They're seeing my physique improve. They're seeing me being happy. They're seeing me be healthy, and they don't like that. Okay? Very straightforward. Very straightforward. That is an act of panic and desperation by a bunch of weird fat dudes who don't even work out. And, like I said, the guy showed up, he really looked like a Teletubby. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, dude, he had little skinny arms and a big wide ass and hips and everything. Oh my God. I've never even heard of JPEG Mafia. All right, but let's get over to some of your comments. If we could get a few more likes, guys, and if I could get some of you to follow me on the Facebook fitness page, that would be appreciated. All right, let's get into some of these questions, comments, all this other stuff, and get this stream flowing now that we kind of covered the appreciation of the community, what's happening with my training, the diet, the cutting, everything. Nephilium says, hey, Jason, very happy to see you, coach. Well, happy to see you in here too. You deadlifted 135 today. Super excited. That's awesome. You're up to a full plate aside. If I recall, you are female, so that's quite good. You're doing great. Keep moving forward. Keep working. Keep improving. You got this. You absolutely got this. Okay. All right. Sorry, I have something I have to keep checking. 3 down here put, any need to worry about sucralose, specifically in protein powder? Should I exclusively look for one without it? No, I wouldn't worry about sucralose at all. I would worry about sucrose, which is table sugar. Sucralose itself is an artificial sweetener, pretty safe, right? Pretty safe. Tontito, yeah, appreciate deleting that. But yeah, you don't got to worry about me. I'm good. Realistically, I'm good. I've accumulated enough evidence that it go horrifically bad. Anyone else who shows up, it would be stupid on their part. All right. But do you listen to JPEG Mafia? Yeah, I've never heard of them, man. Sorry. Bob Bronson says, what's going on, big fella? Doing okay. How about you, man? What's shaking? Johnny says, that's so freaking. Johnny, that's been happening forever, though. Like, I mean, I don't think people understand that's not a recent occurrence. Right? Dude, I was swatted twice like 8 years ago, literally swatted. So, I mean, some fat ass Teletubby with toothpick arms showing up at my door with a mask is not exactly a threat. Well, he's a threat, but it's not the same degree, you know. Like, that was the funny thing. That's what I'm sorry, everyone I know is laughing. Like my friends and stuff, when I describe it, they've been like, "What with the Teletubby?" Like when they saw my post, dude. Even my clients and stuff. But dude, the feds have been involved for 8 years. They only do so much, dude. I'm just gonna be honest, dude. The feds are lazy. They're lazy. God damn. Sorry, even my clients who are feds. You guys know. All right. It is what it is, man. But what do we got over here in the thing? But yeah, I mean, it's a form of worship, right? Oh, there we go. There's a troll. Let's get rid of you. But yeah, the thing is, it's no surprise. Like when I actually find out who people are who hate me, they're all non-lifters. They're all out of shape. They're all complete, absolute losers. They're all fat. Coincidence? All right. Matt says, what about Ace K? Matt, could you re-ask your question? I don't know what Ace K means. Okay. No, I mean, I haven't made any peace with Alan Thrall. I mean, I thought he was okay, but I don't know what's going on with him. No, I don't have made peace with him overnight. He's not really. Tonito says, I just cracked 225 on deadlift. I know that's not that impressive for a male, but I'm still a novice. I'm going to keep working. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. Keep working. I mean, 225, that's a big milestone, right? Just keep moving forward. Schumer's, why would you assume that the authorities haven't been involved for a decade? Like, dude, I have literally over all that stuff. Even when I was with Brittany and I went into the FBI building together and reported some of this stuff. That's when their first website got shut down. Like, guys, it's don't give me advice if you don't know what's going on. Like, if you don't think I've filed 50 police reports already over the years, and I have a long ass record of filing stuff. Like, you're not telling me anything I don't know. Zachary says, do you have any clients in the FBI? Great question. I've had 2. I have 1 current, but I don't put their stuff out there. You'd be shocked who applies. You'd be shocked who applies for my coaching. Hey. Bob, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Connie Rail says, greetings, coach. Greetings to you. Justin says, hey, coach, I've heard volume being overrated, but I'm sure Is volume's important up to a point. I mean, I've done lots of videos discussing intensity versus volume. We're talking about aspartame. Aspartame should be fine, dude. Tio, I'm gonna body shame people who want to pick problems with me. I mean, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, dude. So, Bob, those are conflicts of interest. Just because someone's a client doesn't mean they can jump in and do that stuff. That is not how it works. Now, we've had enough of all this. All right, let's get over to actual training stuff. All right. I gave you guys a whole post on it. That should be enough. Let's get over and let's talk stuff of relevance to the channel. Do you have any clients who are lawyers? Not currently. I have previously. Dean says belt squats will always be less weight than your back squat, right? How much of a difference between them? I don't think you can compare. Yeah, because every machine is different, right? Every single machine is different. So, I mean, realistically, I don't know how you're going to make a one-to-one comparison there, right? The moment arms are different, everything else. Bert says, Coach, I know you don't like the idea of having a coach or looking for guidance from others. You ever learned from it? I've obviously learned from other coaches. I've discussed at length ad nauseum different coaches I've looked up to, respected, and familiar with their work over the years. Right? I mean, I probably have 200 hours of videos discussing that in detail, dude. It's all over my channel. Is chicken or rice the only optimal meal to eat for training? No. All right. Yeah, we don't even give warnings anymore on that stuff. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for I don't need any more screenshots of threats from Alex Rosen. I have enough already. All right. Okay. Thank you, though. Bob, will GHRs help with jumping? I don't know about that. Abdul, why do you keep asking the same thing? If I wanted to answer it, I would have answered it already. Or Abdul, do you train? We're going to talk about training at all? All right. Bert says, what's the latest thing you learned from someone? I can't remember specifically. All right. Machine flies or dumbbell flies as a pec finisher. I'm not a big fan of machine flies. I'd say dumbbells or cables. Tonito, you know that's bannable on my channel, right? I've made a whole post asking about tips for girls is automatic ban. Now, you seem like a nice person so far, so I'm going to let you know that. I've made a public post on that. All right. Did you ever coach Louis Simmons or anybody from Westside? Sorry, I got to turn all that off. Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off. All right. Why would you think that I coached Louis Simmons? Exquisite, are you just a troll? Come on, dude. Matt says, on my chest day this week, I did incline dumbbells, and dips. Dips work great for me. Is this how you would plan them, or would you put dips before the incline or dumbbells? Honestly, considering the number of injuries people get on dips, I would include them last personally. Have you ever been to Port Charles in New York? I've never been to the entire state of New York in my life. Right? So that should make that easy. Earl, what are your thoughts on naps between sets? In your prime, I recall seeing you do what? You made excellent. Um, yeah, Earl, you just made that weird shit up. All right. Can you explain briefly how the conjugate system works? Yes, the conjugate system is a system to where you rotate max effort lifts on a weekly basis. And then you rotate that through the week with speed work and a concurrent periodization followed by hypertrophy work on all 4 days. That sums up the conjugate system. Right? What is German volume training and do you promote it? No, I don't promote German volume training. German volume training is a system to where you do 10 sets of 10 on exercises, right? At approximately 50% 1 rep max, and you slowly increase the weight over several weeks. All right. Exclusive, the mystical comment I meant Louis Simmons team. No, I've never coached anyone from Westside Barbell. Why would you think that? Coach, what was the last thing you learned from someone else? They must be pretty heavy duty. I mean, obviously, lots of stuff from Louis Simmons. I've learned lots of things from various coaches who are friends of mine. Like I'm friends with Clint Darden, for example, who coached at Westside Barbell. People like that, right? Coach, would you be open to share your client pipeline for potential outreach efforts and cross-service opportunities? Nope, absolutely not. Not going to happen. What was your squat, bench, deadlift max when you first started lifting? I don't remember. Ethereum perfectly explained conjugate, right? I did it in like 2 lines. Tips on buying t-shirts to look more jacked. Is there a particular brand or cut you buy? Nope. Just buy what looks good, dude. Get jacked and you'll look jacked in a shirt. It's pretty straightforward, guys. That's my tip to look jacked in a shirt. This is a size large. Obviously, don't try to put an extra large on if you're not 300 pounds. And get jacked, and you'll look jacked. All right. All right. I see everyone doing JM presses differently. How do I know which is a proper way to doing JM press? I guess you could argue it all day long. I guess watch JM Blakely's video on it. Right? Because technically, since he invented the lift, I guess following his instructions would be the correct way to do a JM press. All right. Matt says, visiting my parents for a couple of weeks and don't have access to reverse hyper or GHR in the gym there. Is a good morning a bet? You could do good mornings. You could do pull throughs. You could do various types of extensions and stuff for your low back. You can do different machines, right? It'll be close. Will it be a perfect replication for the reverse hyper? No, but it'll be good enough for temporary. Because you used to push conjugate a lot, I would have thought they would be in contact as you're pushing their system. No. But why would I have coached them? Do I have friends who have coached at Westside? Yes. Do I know people who have? Yes. But why would they hire me to coach them if they worked at Westside? You see what I'm saying? Do you ever have to read your clients' MRIs? I've looked at a couple. No, I've never met Clint in real life. We communicate online. He's been a friend for a very, very long time. He's a great person. Bert, I literally don't remember what the last thing I learned from another coach is specifically. Not on the fly like this. Hey, coach, how come you're growing the beard? What happened? It's still there. I'm just choosing to grow the beard anyways. I'm just going to deal with it. All right. Coach, would doing JM presses and cable overhead extensions grow the meat around the elbow? Yeah, probably. Have you ever met Chris Jones in real life? Nope, just online. Sorry I'm late, Coach. Live streams for life. Appreciate it, man. Bob, can you do a push-up tutorial? Not really. I don't consider myself an expert on push-ups. Not even something I really perform. How many days should I space between my leg weight day and long distance run day? It's going to depend a lot. Do you go by, my bro Alex Viata has a book called The Hybrid Athlete. Go buy that. Do you recommend seated or standing good mornings? Depends on what you're trying to do. The seated good morning is a very specific assistance exercise for your upper back. Yeah, Clint's a cool dude. Yeah. Johnny Koshu, why would you even care, right? Why would you even care? If you refer a client to another coach, you commissions. I do have one coach who does give me money every time I refer a client, and if they pay him and they actually hire him. But I'm not going to say who that is and why. But yeah, I do have one who does that. No, I don't have clients live on box squats. Some of my clients do box squats. I don't promote GBT because I don't think it's particularly effective. Let's get rid of this guy. No, I didn't start it. Alex started it. And the guy never gave any sort of apology or explanation or anything. So no, dude, no start it. That was all him. And he has been warned he better not come within 100 yards of me or my home. All right. He will not ever get close enough to slap me. All right. So would you consider listening to JPEG Mafia? I don't know who that is. Is that a YouTube channel? Is that a band? Yeah, Bert, it's just a bunch of crazy trolls. We don't need, stop asking about if I ban people for it, we don't need to talk about it. All right. That's it. I'm just going to start banning everybody for just asking about the dumb shit. How's that? Unless y'all delete your own comments, it's going to get rid of you. We just need this silliness going. Coach, can you read my name? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, what's my wrist circumference? I have no idea what my wrist circumference is. All right. You guys will also follow me on the Facebook fitness page. Bert, that's a good point. Let's just ignore that and stick to relevant stuff. Tio, my clients did used to do that. We don't do it anymore. Ethereum says, man, America's got so many weird online, and so they really do. It's sad. How do you go from daddy to dad bod? No, we do it the other way, dude. You go from dad bod to daddy. All right. That's what we do. Best exercise for building punching power. Anything that builds your chest, triceps, and front delts. Bench pressing, incline pressing, barbells, dumbbells, tricep work, actually punching, learning how to punch, all of it, right? Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. A lot of boxers I've known over the years loved incline bench. All right. Zachary says, I'm trying to get people at work to subscribe and follow you on Facebook. Well, hopefully they do. I'm already there, Abdul. Come on. I'm already look at the current stuff from today. Look at the pictures, look at the blog. I think we're there. But we're going to keep improving all the time. Johnny says, I did so much cardio today, I'm totally wasted, man. I have zero energy. Well, okay. John here says, thoughts on scantily clad women filming TikTok and OnlyFans content in public gyms. I don't have a problem with it. Why should it bother anybody? Right? What are your plan after you have come down to staying lean, take much effort? No, I don't think so. I mean, it hasn't been that hard. It's just been about consistently even getting leaner and leaner as I go. All right. I don't know how much the former president can squat, bench, or deadlift. Abdul, I don't have a timeline. I am going to keep improving all the time. We don't have a timeline. We just keep getting better. That's it. Okay. And it is that simple. Right? Pretty straightforward. Okay. All right. How long does it take for bones and tendons to recover from heavy session like uh, heavy squat, deadlift, etc.? That's not a straightforward thing, man. Right? That's not a straightforward thing. Um, it could take weeks, right? It could take a day or two. Um, Again, this is another reason though why I only train each thing once a week now. Right? That's one reason. Okay. Hold on, guys. I probably need to wind this down. I have something somewhat important I probably need to take care of. I'm going to go ahead and wind this down. I love all of you guys and gals. Let me give you guys a forearm shot, right? And let me get rid of these trolls first. And I will talk to you guys next time.